Good morning, friends. Happy Monday, because today is Monday the 6th, and we've woken up to snow outside, which normally I'd be quite happy about if I don't have to actually go out and do anything, but seeing as I walk to work, snow's never good. But I don't have to worry about that this week, because I am off to Lanzarote, yay! I'm going to bring you guys with me. Here we are, just checking into our airport lounge, which we always get. And this was actually an afternoon flight that we had. So we were here for a good 3.5 hours and we definitely got our money's worth. Cheers. Oh, that's a bad angle. This is a very random plate of food that I had because we arrived just as breakfast was finishing. And then we were off. Here we have our apartment. We have a bathroom here, which is actually huge. Washing machine. All your kitchen appliances. My bedroom here, which is very much a child's bedroom. And then my mum's bedroom here. And my mother sorting out her suitcase. And then here we have the balcony and the pool. And I'm pretty sure in the morning we will be able to see the sea right over there. So it was about 9 o'clock-ish by the time we headed out for some dinner. We headed to Cantina Don Rafael, which is a nice Mexican place here in Puerto del Carmen. We got the sharing platter, which was very nice. It was delicious. And then on the menu, it said it was grilled chorizo, and we expected a tiny little ramekin with little bits of chorizo. But no, we got 3 massive sausages. Good morning, guys, and welcome to our first full day here in a very sunny and warm Lanzarote. Now let me show you our sea view. Now today we're just going to have a nice chilled day, go for a wander around, kind of figure out where we are, because we don't stay in this area very much. Normally we stay in Matagorda, but this time we're actually in Puerto del Carmen, like right in the middle of the PDC, so probably go for a dip in the sea, have some nice food, have a few drinks. found these €1 cartons of wine in the spa. I have to admit, we did not try them. I think they'd be disgusting. And of course, our first drink of the day had to be at Spoons. And then we stopped for some lunch at Bagatella. I want to say that that's how it's pronounced. And I always have a club sandwich when we're on holiday. And I had one here, and I have to say, it was probably the worst club sandwich I've ever had in my life. It was the driest thing. The chicken was dry. There was no mayo on the chicken or anything like that. Yeah, it was not pleasant. I still ate it because I was hungry, but would not recommend. My mum's chicken wings were nice though. And this is the street that our Airbnb was on, Calle Colombia, and we were staying at the Apartamentos Colombia. And then this afternoon we just decided that we would chill by the pool for a while, enjoying the sunshine. We did get in the pool, we had a lovely swim, but it was absolutely freezing. And then we had these parakeets that would visit us quite often. I assume people who stay in this Airbnb feed them quite often, and that's why they return. And then we went to Long Beach for a drink, which is this really cool bar that's right on the front. You can get an amazing view of the sunset. We managed to snag some seats and actually stole them off of this group of Irish people that ended up sitting next to us and chatting to us while we were there. Now, I had the Long Beach cocktail and it arrived in this octopus. I forgot to take a video of it, but it was a delicious cocktail and the view was absolutely stunning. And that arm there was the arm of one of the Irish guys that was sat next to us. There are a lot of Irish people in Lanzarote, like it's the main accent that you hear. Next we headed into Old Town to go to one of our favourite restaurants called Magnolia. It's in this little courtyard that you honestly wouldn't know it was there, but my mum's friend Fiona took us there the first time I went to Lanzarote, and they had these amazing grilled prawns, and that was the only thing I was craving, so that's what I got. It's a proper little old school kind of restaurant run by this Asian family. I'm not sure where they're from, but it's so retro that they actually cook the steak in front of you, and that was my mum's steak that he was cooking there. She said it was okay. She preferred her steak to have the sauce on the side, which she really should have just asked for, but these prawns were delicious. And then we had a look around the old town, checking out all the Christmas lights. And there is this steak restaurant that has all the steaks in the window and looks amazing. So I think next time we go, we will definitely be going there for a steak, because my mum had 2 steaks on this holiday and she wasn't a fan of either of them. Both of them were quite tough, but I think this place would do amazing steaks. And then we headed to the harbour just to check out the Christmas lights there and to head for another drink. So this is our second day and we decided that we were going to head into Arrecife. Now, I've never actually been to Arrecife before, so it was really nice to go somewhere completely new. Now, Lanzarote does love to have their interesting statues on their roundabouts, and this was definitely one. Now, we hadn't actually had any proper breakfast, so we decided to stop for a kebab, and it was delicious. And the day we arrived, it was actually the Three Kings Festival. So here in Arrecife on the beach, they had this amazing sand sculpture, obviously depicting the Three Kings and also the Nativity. Mary and Joseph's head had been destroyed a little bit, but it was still pretty cool to see. And then we headed to the Arrecife Gran Spa and Hotel, because there is a bar on the top floor that you can go to that has amazing views over Arrecife. I've abandoned my mum. talking to some English people. And next, I'm gonna go walk over there. They still had a lot of the Christmas stuff up in Arrecife, and we think maybe next time we come in January we'll come a little bit earlier so we can enjoy the Three Kings Festival and maybe the Christmas market. And this is Castello St Gabriel. I don't know who this guy was, but he had a funny face, so I decided to take a film of him. Then we had a little wander around the shops. Some of them were closed because it was siesta. And then it was time to head back to Puerto del Carmen. And of course, we stopped at Spoons for another drink. And this is one of my mum's favourite bars, is called the Beach Pub. It's just a really friendly place. Cheap drinks. Then we decided to have Chinese for dinner. We'd never been to this restaurant before, New World, and I have to say it was delicious. They had a tree in the room, it was very good Chinese food. Would recommend going here. We had crispy duck with pancakes, and this duck was delicious, and the pancakes were actually like thick pancakes as well, not like the really thin ones that you can get. And then crispy beef with chili, and then some Singapore chow mein as well. So the following day was my mum's birthday. We were feeling a little bit worse for wear, so we decided to head to King's, which is actually the sister bar of Spoons, and it was closer to our accommodation, for a cheese toastie, and then we just had a lovely beach day. And here we are again, back at King's. We do spend a lot of time in this bar, but it's cheap, the staff are great. And this is me attempting to open a bottle of fizz. Oh god, I'm scared. I can't grip it. Oh, well that was a little less dramatic than I thought it would be. Cheers. It's not bad. And my mum wanted a fancy cocktail on her birthday, so we headed to Serenity, which just has amazing views of the sunset. And this is my drink. This is the Adios Motherfucker. And I can't remember what my mum's cocktail was called. This place is honestly so bougie. This is the bathroom. The bathrooms are so bougie. Every time we come here, we say we should actually eat here once because it is just stunning. They put a lot of money in this place. So maybe next time we come, we will actually come and have a meal here. I also want to come and eat here because I want to be able to pick my own lobster. And then we went to Copper Still, which is a new bar that's opened up, that's run by an Irish couple that used to own a bar further down into the old town, I think they said. And then my mum wanted an Indian for her birthday meal, so we went to Tamasha. When my mum booked, they said, oh, we'll get you a nice window seat. But obviously it's dark outside, so we couldn't see the ocean. So I was feeling a tad worse for wear the following day, and we headed out for lunch with my mum's friend who lives on the island, and we headed to this place called Highlander 2 that had some very inappropriately named cocktails. My mum had the Cosmopolitan Swinger and I had the Cock Teaser. And then I just had a chicken, bacon, mushroom and cheese wrap with barbecue sauce, and honestly it was delicious. We then headed for a walk around the harbour. And then we headed to the Biosphere. There is a Mackey's on the top floor that is probably the McDonald's that has the best view in the world. And we stopped to I had a McFlurry, my mum had a caramel sundae, and we had a beer as well, because in Lanzarote, well, in Spain in general, you can get beer with your McDonald's, and I just wanted to experience having beer with McDonald's. And then we had a little look around all the tap souvenir shops, and my mum came across these novelty condoms that she found absolutely hilarious. Then we headed down to Cafe La Ola for a drink, and they had a guy playing the saxophone there that was actually very good and got the crowd up on their feet and dancing. And then again, we were back at King's. Now, I'd been craving a Caesar salad, and last time we went, I had the Caesar salad in spoons, and as King's is part of spoons, I had it here, and it's absolutely delicious, and they had this great band playing as well. And then again the following day, I especially was feeling a little bit worse for wear, so we just had an afternoon by the pool. And then we were off to Matagorda, where we normally stay when we come to Lanzarote, to meet my mum's friends for another Chinese meal. So we went for a Chinese in Hong Kong Island, which is in Matagorda shopping centre. Me and my mum had exactly the same food that we had at the other Chinese, New World. And I have to say, when it came to the crispy beef and the noodles, they were both the same. But the duck at New World was so much better. So much better. And then we went to the American Indian Cafe just for another drink and to watch the band that was playing there. So the following day, it was cloudy. It was very cloudy when we woke up, but we had actually borrowed my mum's friend's car and we were off to explore the island. And this was our first stop, Mirador Del Rio, which is a lookout point on top of an inactive volcano. The views up here were absolutely stunning. I do think if it hadn't been as cloudy and misty on this day, they would have been better, but it was still worth it. It cost us €8 to enter. Next we headed into Orzola to go and check out the beach there, because we could see as we were driving down there were so many paragliders. Like, I can't even describe to you how many paragliders there were. There's got to have been about 50, but the beach was stunning. We had a little wander around the harbour of Orzola as well. Then we headed to Caletón Blanco, I want to say it's pronounced. We had actually planned to spend a few hours here, go in the sea, sunbathe a bit, but because it was cloudy and a little bit windy and a little bit cold, we just had a little walk on the beach instead. But my mum's been here before when it has been sunny, and she says the water is just so blue, and it is honestly so clear. I think it would be lovely to have a swim here. So we will definitely be coming back here next time we head to Lanzarote. So my mum has been going to Lanzarote for, I don't know, God knows how many years. She's never been to the cactus garden. So on this day, we decided we were going to go on to the cactus garden. And again, it cost us €8 each. And I swear we didn't spend the entire time trying to find the most phallic shaped cactus. We were both getting a bit hungry at this point, so we decided to head into Teguise in search of some food. And we found this cute little tapas place. we headed to Universo for some dinner. I had barbecue ribs, which were delicious, with some Canarian potatoes, and my mum had steak, chips and veg, and again, yeah, she didn't enjoy this steak. It was a little bit tough. So next time we come back, we will be finding her a good steak. This was our last full day here in Lanzarote. Started off a little bit cloudy, but the cloud did burn away eventually. And we still had my mum's friend's car. So we headed to this place which is just outside of Tias. I cannot pronounce the name of it, so I will put it on the screen for you. And basically it's these rock formations in the side of a volcano that are really cool. Really cool to look at. Very Instagram worthy. We did come across an influencer that seemed very annoyed that we were there and in the way of her photos. It was also very windy up there, and we were not appropriately dressed because we were heading to Matagorda beach after this to have a beach day. So we both did this walk in flip-flops, which I would not recommend. And of course, when in Matagorda, we have to stop at one of our favourite bars, Jungla Bar. I had the Zinger burger, which is what they are well known for, and my mum had a chicken wrap, and we split them half and half and shared. Yeah, no, I don't like the angle. I am doing a video. No, taking photos as well. And for our final meal here in Lanzarote, we headed to Mumbai Masala. And here we have our last Lanzarote sunset. And just like that, the holiday was over and we were up at ridiculous o'clock in the morning to head to the airport to catch our flight back to England. I could not recommend going anywhere warm in January enough. It has boosted my mood incredibly. Yeah, it's just nice to get some vitamin D. So as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and I will catch you guys next time.